Hi guys, today we're going to get back on this pan for the Bighorn. As you remember, we're down to cutting out the air cleaner hump, whatever you want to call it, up here. And I've already used my compass to draw me out a pattern here. It's about 5.5 inches. I'm going to go ahead and take this over to the bandsaw and cut it out, and then I'll have to cut this out with the saber saw. It's about the only way I can do it, short of using plasma cutter, and that's not all that straight. So let me get you over to the bandsaw and we'll get to cutting. Pretty close. Okay, I don't know why I cut this out. I can use the piece that I cut out of here. I've just got to raise this up a little bit. Remember this piece up here in the front? Has got to be up a little bit too. There's the gas tank bolt there goes right there. So I just need to raise this up about a quarter to 3/8, something like that. So I'll cut a strip that'll go around here, and it'll go in where, and that'll be just about the width of the blade that I used to cut that. So that should work pretty good. Then we just got to weld it in. So let me get on that. All right, we've got our strip cut. Just give it a kind of a close bend here. Alright, let me get my welder going again. Alright, we'll get her tacked here. I'm just getting it flush with the bottom here. And then we can just work it around. Alright, got her all tacked in. And that's going to set right up there like that. I'll probably have to add a little piece in here. Let me think about that. May be able to get it all out of that one piece. Just enough to hold this up in the front. Doesn't want to stay in there. Still doesn't. All right. We've got an air cleaner dome. Functional, doesn't look like the original, but it's functional. Let's see here. Kind of lined up together. So she looks fairly close. So I guess we're down to getting the hinges on. One will go right here, and the other one will right about in here. And I'll need to take the bracket off here, and here, and here. And then hopefully I can get these bumpers out. And then we've got, you see these where the teeth are? That's something I've got to make, and it will go in. It'll be a strip. I'll have to cut each one of these individually to, and then the strip just beyond that right here. And those I'll friction weld in there with the spot welder. It'll go all the way around. It was completely gone here. So that's what we're up to, and this may prove to be the hardest part. Got a couple places here I've got to weld up yet. So I guess we need to get on with it. Finish this thing up. Okay, I'm finishing up the teeth, this right here. This is going to go around here to hold the seat on when I'm done. And it's pretty simple. It's not a big thing. All I do is make the little teeth with the tin snips. And go back and cut that part out. Gonna have to bend these up. Get them out of the way to get that other out of there. Just like that. And I've got the rest of them cut out down here. So you can see the remains of these. They go around here, and they're just spot welded to the pan there. And I'll be doing that when I get to that point. I'll be using the spot welder again. I've got got one bracket made here that will go back here. These here. I was going to take these off, but I think I want to leave them on there just in case I ever need to make another pan. And these will go here. But I decided to wait because I don't have the rubber stoppers yet, and I just want to make sure that I'm building them to the correct height. So I'm not gonna install this one yet, and I've gone ahead and made the tie down, or what holds the seat down. I'm going to leave that on too, and I just made new ones just like that, and they will be spot welded on also. And I just finished putting this in. This had to be raised up just a little bit. You can recall on this one's the same way. I think it's to compensate for this being up a little higher here. So they had to raise this up a little bit too, and I think I'm pretty close. Feels like it anyway. So let me do some. I need to finish welding the nuts on here. I've just got them spotted in, and I need to drill the holes, and then I can put it on the machine and see if it's going to fit. Okay, so we've got our holes. We're welded up on our nuts, and I believe we'll trim the edge to where it needs to be, and then we'll install the seat cover holders. All right, we're getting our teeth on here. Things getting pretty mean now. Last strip here. All right. So we've got the all the teeth on now. All right, here's our trial fit. Got our hinges hooked up. We've just got a little for our rubber bumpers to go in. Let me get you handheld here and I'll show you a little more of it. You can see the teeth here to hold the cover on, and they go all the way around. And those, of course, will be bent up once the cover goes on. And this is our clearance for the air cleaner, and our clearance here for the fender. original one had the clearance spot for these 2 bolts, but I don't think we need it. We've got enough. They're engulfed in the fender area there. I had to cut out a little space for the exhaust pipe. So like I said, I've still got to put on the perches here on both sides. Those will be welded on. And the latch, it latches onto this pin here. So it'll have the lever right here. So I think we're going to be good to go here, I think. It's a lot better than it was. I'm no pro at it, but I think anybody with a welder and a pair of 10 snips can probably do the same thing I've done. Just a little time. All right, got the latch mounted. You can see that. Had to put a little spring holder on it right there. And I mounted one of these perches. I just tacked it on. It's going to have to be a little taller, I think. I've got to wait till I get my rubbers in. I think they're supposed to be a 1/2 inch thick, but if that's the case, these are going to have to be bigger. But everything looks like it'll work as designed. Dogs wanting to play. So you can see here I'm gonna have to make that a little longer. Of course, I got to put one over here too. Just goes right about here. Okay, guys, I think that's a wrap on this one. I just want to tell you that I think that if I can do this, I've never done it before. If I can do it, you can do it. If you've got you maybe not have all the same tools, but you can cut most of your tin with this. And if you've got a TIG welder or a MIG welder, or even a gas welder for that matter, you can do it. And it's been a couple of 2 full day job probably to do this, but it's all the research and development, having to move things and whatnot. So, it just takes time. Nobody out there has them. All the ones that are on eBay are just as bad as the one you got, unless you want to pay $700-800 or more for a full seat maybe. But still, nobody makes them, so it's up to you. If you want it, you need to make it. And I just proved that, yeah, it takes some time, but you can do it. And it doesn't take a lot of skills or a lot of tools. So I'm going to call this one a wrap and a success. And when I get the rubbers in, I'll put those on and make the 2 back perches. But I think that will be complete on that. So hey, thanks for going along on the ride. See you next video.